Alright, what is going on, everybody? In today's video, I'll be showing you guys the two-shot Welgun class setup here in Season 1 of Vanguard. So with these 10 attachments right here, this Welgun class setup has the ability to kill enemies in 2 shots, making it the most powerful SMG in Vanguard right now. And make sure you guys stick around for today's gameplay because I end up dropping over 120 kills and a V2 rocket with this class setup here. But real quick before the attachments here, if you guys aren't already subscribed to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button and turning on post notifications so you get notified when I post the best class setups every single day here for Vanguard. And if you haven't liked the video, please consider hitting that like button because it helps the video push out to more people and I'd really appreciate it. Anyways, getting attachments here. For your first attachment for the muzzle, we're going to be using the recoil booster so we get that +2 fire rate, mainly because the magazine that we're using does decrease our fire rate. So we're going to add this recoil booster on just to increase the fire rate, obviously making the weapon shoot a little bit faster, resulting in a faster time to kill. And we do this out on -3.8% horizontal recoil control. But as you can see in the horizontal recoil number, we're going to add attachments later in this class setup that are going to really help that horizontal recoil, so we're not really going to have to worry about this negative from the specific recoil booster here. So just make sure you're using the recoil booster. For the barrel here, we're using the 240 Hawkinson barrel, which gives us that less damage fall off at long range, then it also increases the limb damage. And it's going to detail you can see the effective damage range goes up by +15% there, so we can keep those high damage numbers at those longer ranges. The effective damage range on this weapon is pretty good. It's like an AR range for it, which is very good. We do this out on -2.2% damage, which really does not mean anything because we're still going to have a 2-shot kill, especially with this increased limb damage. It gives us a faster time to kill by 1 bullet there. So just make sure you stick with the 240 Hawkinson barrel here. For the optic here, I'm using the GW03 optic here. I think it's the last optic that you unlock for this weapon. It's just a pretty good iron sights for the weapon here. The GW02 is kind of a bad iron sights. I personally don't like it. I see some people using it, but honestly, for this weapon here, I'd recommend using the GW03 or the slate reflector here. But at the end of the day, just use whatever optic you're most comfortable with. For the stock here, we're using the SA43 on pack stock. So you get that +3 horizontal recoil control, +1 aim down sight speed. And as you're going to details, you can see the ADS speed goes up by +4.1% there, which is very important for an SMG like this that does a lot of damage. We're going to want to take advantage of all the mobility stats that we can get here. So that's where we get the aim down sight time there. And then our horizontal recoil also goes up by +10.5% there. Taking care of the horizontal recoil is very important for weapons like this, because the last thing you want is horizontal recoil, because at those longer ranges, if you have really bad horizontal recoil, it's going to be very hard to kill the enemies. So we're going to add this on. It's going to make it very easy to control. We do this out on some movement speed there by -4% and some hip fire accuracy there. We're going to help out those in later attachments here. So just make sure you stick with the SA43 on pack stock here. For the underbarrel here, we're using the M1941 hand stop. So you get that +1 recoil control and +1 accuracy boost here. And as you can see, we get +4.8% to both vertical and horizontal recoil. So it's just taking care of that recoil. Going to make it a lot easier to fight those enemies at those longer ranges, as you see in the gameplay. And we do this out on some hip fire accuracy there, but as you can see, the hip fire accuracy on this weapon is still pretty decent. The little hip fire that we do use, it's going to be pretty good there. But like I said, you're not going to be doing much hip firing with this weapon, or really any weapon in this game, unless it's like a hip fire build. I really don't find myself hip firing much in this game because we kind of have fast ADS speeds on all of our builds. But the main important part about this M1941 hand stop here is if you use like the Carver foregrip here, you would lose out on aim down sight time just for a little bit of more vertical recoil control. But I've tested it, you don't get that much more vertical to where you would want to sacrifice the ADS time. So just make sure you stick with the M1941 hand stop here. For the magazine here, we're going to use the 45-48 round mags here, so we get that +2 bolt velocity range, +1 bullet penetration, and +1 damage here. This can be the main part of giving us that ability to 2-shot kill enemies. Just make sure you stick with the 48 round mags here. For the ammo type, you're going to use the incendiary ammo type. This is going to give you the ability to hit that 2-shot kill along with the magazine here. You team these 2 attachments up. To give you the ability to 2-shot enemies if they don't have that fire resistant perk on. So just make sure you stick with the incendiary rounds here. For the rear grip, you're going to use the fabric grip, so you get that +1 aim down sight speed, +1 sprint at fire speed, and +1 hip fire recoil recovery. We already added on all the recoil attachments that we need for this weapon in the earlier attachments that I've already mentioned. So right here with this rear grip here, we're just going to add on that sprint to fire time and ADS time, just to get us a little bit more mobility, move us a little bit faster on the map. Sprint to fire time obviously is going to win us a couple more gunfights. You want a very fast sprint to fire time in this game, and surprisingly enough, with the firepower that this weapon does have, it has a very good sprint to fire time to go with it. And then aim down sight time, obviously it's not amazing, but it's not bad. It's kind of in the middle there, where we're going to add on that +4.1%. Just make sure you're using the fabric grip here. For the proficiency, you're going to use the fleet proficiency, so you get that +1 weapon swap quickness and +1 movement speed boost here. And then finally here for the kit, we're using the fully loaded kit, so we can start off with the max amount of starting ammo possible. And then here's the full build, and without further ado, let's get into the gameplay. There we go. Oh my god, dude, we're starting off already. Pull the UAV in. I don't know why they didn't spawn just where I was. They must not be dying back here. Oh, bro, these guys are terrible. Hold up. It's a good lobby. Took a minute to get in it. Get in a good lobby like this. No, 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 no. Jesus, bro. We're gonna get an early V2 streak here. If I play this right. I might not. Dude, rocket launched us. Now we're going. Fire going to work. Dang, dude. We're at 37 right now. I really should have focused on getting dogs right there. Maximize the amount of kills. Oh my god. Hold up, we're not done. We're not done. Oh, we are done. Sadly. What in the world? There we go. The damage, or the fire damage, is doing work right now. Dang, dude. Okay, we did get our dogs, though. I need to tighten up and get a V2. I can definitely get one in this lobby. Not to be disappointing. Just some reckless play. I really don't want to run up the score, dude. I want the game to last long. No, put that down. Put that down. Not doing that, my friend. No. Dang, dude, we got 78. They could please hop on a point here. See, this is why I wish like it was more of like a, I mean, I would say domination, but I bet these guys wouldn't even have their spawn flag if there's domination. Just got really lucky here. Lobbies in Vanguard have been so sweaty lately, so something like this is just so refreshing. If every lobby was like this, this game would be good. Or more popular, I should say. Dang, dude. The bar just throws you. Fire damage myself. Yeah, they got point, which is so nice right now. I'm choking right now. Hold up. They lock in. Ah, bro, get the fire away. No. on a 17. Dude, if this guy puts that rocket launcher in here, I swear to God. Jeez. $23. $24. There we go. There's the V2, baby. Let's go. Oh, we're about to win. Hold up, hold up.